All right, we're back in Good Springs because I did want to drop in and talk to Doc Mitchell. Before we go, see if he has anything else to say about Vault 21. I figured it would be nice while it's still fresh, you know? Doc Mitchell. There you are. Hello.
How are you holding up?
Well, I met someone that knows you. I saw your old vault on the strip. Vault 21, right? Mr. House filled it with concrete?
Yep, he sure did. Wanted himself a hotel, and to make sure once he made the change, there'd never be any going back. We didn't get a say. I don't know how you'd argue with a fella like that anyways. Everywhere and nowhere all at once. So, just like that, we was all homeless. Went our separate ways, and that was all she wrote.
Is that when you settled out here with your wife?
Eventually, we made our way out here, but, well, when folks spend their lives in isolation, sometimes that ain't the best of things for learning to fight off germs. We was going to California, but Good Springs was as far as we got. After she passed, wasn't no reason to keep going. I stayed so I could keep close to her.
That's sweet. Well, Doc, thank you. Again, I don't know how I could ever thank you enough.
You take care now.
He got close to California. You know, the state line is right here. Like, this is California right here. And it goes down kind of like this, like all this stuff in a kind of an angle like this right in here. That's California. More or less, kind of, I can't draw it real good. I like that. Kind of like that. I'm going all over the place. Whatever. Let's go. We explored that in part X. Remember? I drew out the map. It's been a while back. Although, while we're here, we're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Naughty night speech. It's cute. I hadn't noticed that before. We need water. We need to eat. We need a drink. Well, let's do that now, and then we'll go on our merry way. Drink a dirty water. Eat a gecko kebab. Okay, well, I guess I'll meet you over at the Northern Passage. Okay, while we're here, let's listen to that radio transmission one more time.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a Pip-Boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan...
There we go. All right, we're here at the Northern Passage. I guess we'll just head on in. We've already dug up this grave, I think. Yeah, we have. Let's go. Honest hearts, here we come. What's a motley crew? Look at this. We got a vault dweller. Got some mercenaries. You must be Jed. It's you.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you?
Sure did.
Yeah, you look the type.
I've even got a Pip-Boy. All right. Haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Sounds good to me. Warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Probably a good idea. Degenerate tribes.
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
New Canaan, huh? Is this a evolution of Mormonism, maybe? I had some other questions.
Shoot.
Actually, no, I wanted to talk about the Raiders.
Well,
Sorry. Raiders.
they're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright.
Okay.
The worst of the 80s. But we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Okay, I have other questions.
Shoot.
I understand this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area? Similar to the question we just asked, but hey.
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there.
Okay.
But that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war. But we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Tell me about the Happy Trails Caravan Company, Jed.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Well, we can't succeed with this. Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The new Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
I would never make that assumption. You don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the new Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Okay.
Shoot.
I had other questions. Tell me more about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Okay, that just got interesting. 25 caps is chump change for us, but we're in it for the experience, right? Who is Joshua Graham, and why shouldn't I talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Okay, fair enough. Well, we're all ready to get going.
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friends behind.
Well, that sucks. Okay.
Yeah, reckon you will.
Well, y'all heard the bad news, right, Eddie? Sorry, but you're going to have to go away. Can you go back to the Lucky 38? Return to base. Okay. Veronica, sweetheart.
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
Yeah, kind of strange, isn't it? I'm going to New Canaan, and you have to stay here, but would you go back to the Lucky 38 and make sure everything's okay?
Why does everyone always say that?
Well, just chill. We'll meet up at the Lucky 38.
Nice. Can I order room service?
Absolutely. Don't eat all my fancy lad snack cakes while I'm gone. Who are these people? Ricky. You don't look like much of a vault dweller, Ricky.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
You do anything around here besides talk too much? You're wearing a Pip-Boy and a vault suit. Yeah, sure enough. Looks like you're traveling light. What would you say to carrying some of my stuff? I got to see what he says to that.
Yeah, whatever.
We need to get out of the pajamas anyway. Let's put on the Benny suit and talk to him again.
Yeah, what's it this time?
We still don't have enough. Oh, well, that's fine. Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long you been a psycho addict?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
You do anything around here besides talk too much? How much psycho you got stashed away? If you run out on the trail, the withdrawal's not pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
Yeah, leave now before the withdrawal hits you out on the trail. No psycho for miles. Yeah, that might be the best thing. Can sell you a dose of Fixer, but it won't come cheap.
Fixer? Never said I wanted to kick the habit. Guess I can use it when I run out of the good stuff. How much?
40,000 caps. 80 caps? Are you kidding?
That much for a dose?
Yeah.
Fucking robbery.
Well, we'll say
all
it
right,
is.
Here's your money. Don't spend it all in one place.
We just shook down Ricky. Who else feels good about this? I've got Psycho to sell, but it won't come cheap.
All right. I'm a little light. How many hits you holding?
This is going to end well. Apparently, I have a lot. Fine, I'll sell it 2.
2 hits? Ain't gonna last long. Fine, hand it over.
There. I was wondering if I might get experience for that, but I did not. To see you're wearing a Pip-Boy and a vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit Boy and a vault suit. So what?
Pit boy, huh?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
Really? You're from Vault 22? I just noticed the number, and it just clicked. Like, that's the one that's overrun by plants. I've heard of some strange goings on there. Know any details?
I know everything. I know all about it. But I ain't about to tell the likes of you.
I kind of
I
doubt
have a
it.
sworn vow of secrecy, or something like that, to the people I left behind.
You're lying. You've never been to Vault 22.
Well, yeah, okay. You caught me. I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got the suit and the Pit Boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
Right. What do you use your Pip-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps, shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
How stupid would you have to be to not be able to figure out a Pip-Boy? It's pretty intuitive. And by the way, Sarah didn't have one, did she? At least I don't remember her having one. Did you notice I'm wearing one too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your Pip-Boy isn't working. The screen's locked up and the reboot button is missing. I don't think your Pip-Boy works. I'd better go tell Jed. So we have a choice here. Let's do the non-douchey thing.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. I mean, Pip-Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm after. I'm just giving this guy a hard time for fun, I guess. What I want is for you to scram. This expedition doesn't need you. Or carry some of my gear, or I'll keep my mouth shut.
I travel light on purpose, okay? But fine, I'll tell Jet I'm carrying less so you can carry more. What an asshole.
You do anything around here besides talk too much?
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky.
Dead-Eye Ricky.
That's my name.
Okay, Dead-Eye Ricky. How'd you get that name?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
This guy is... I don't know. Talking to this guy is the most fun I've had in the whole damn game. Survival 20 death jaws, huh? Did you mean to say death claws?
No. You heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth.
Oh.
Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
Steel Brotherhood. You're saying that you killed a Brotherhood of Steel Paladin?
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
Talking to this guy reminds me of talking to gamer friends back in the 90s. That's got to be what the devs had in mind when they wrote this dude. Guns 45. Too bad there's no such thing as an 11mm submachine gun.
There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or a 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers.
Do you have any other skills or abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
Goodbye, Dead-Eye Ricky.
Yeah, whatever.
Goodness gracious, that was a good experience. Howdy.
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered more than just mail.
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. Stella, hello.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
Look to me like you got a good eye, lady. What are you doing here?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
I've moved a lot in my life, and I think I agree with that. What was it like to grow up in New Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction.
Wow.
Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Yeah, probably. Tell me about Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermal power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Sounds good. Were the 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders.
Fair enough.
Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
What do you know about the White Legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
All right, Stella, it's been a pleasure. Goodbye.
Catch you another time, then.
Well, I think we're ready. Are we ready?
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
I think we're ready to head to Zion. Yeah.
I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
That is why we can talk to Ricky over there to carry more weight. Why the weight limit?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
Really, it is so that you'll have room to loot a bunch of shit when you get there. Okay. I'll come back when I'm carrying less than 100 pounds.
There's a chest over yonder. You can store your extra in that. It'll be safe as can be until you get back.
How convenient is that? I am so happy to see that. Happy Trails shipping crate, he said over yonder, but it's right here. Okay, so I'll pare this down and I'll be right back. All right, Jed, I'm pared down as much as I can get.
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
Let's get the show on the road.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit.
Sure do.
I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
I did leave my one-in-a-kind plasma cannon back at base, but I don't think I want to take it, so I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
I'm so excited. Honest hearts. Here we go.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks. sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the new Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace legate, was a new Canaanite, Joshua Graham.
Oh.
Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The new Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his new Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
We saw graffiti talking about the burned man, and Joshua Graham
All right,
lives.
people. Been a long couple of weeks.
Sure has.
But here we are. Zion.
Neat.
I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Sure.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry.
Sounds good to me. Better equip a weapon of some kind. You see, I pared down quite a bit. I'm going to go with a hunting rifle, I think.
With reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Come on, Ricky. Deadeye Ricky. He does have a sub. Look at that. So maybe there was a grain of truth to his Deathjaw story. Uh-oh.
Could swear I heard something up ahead.
Well, there's somebody up there. White Legs Painmaker. That's a shot. That's a shot. Oh, crap. Okay, it's hamburger time. Okay. Did they trigger a trap or what? Oh, shit. Wow. I'm using the Vault Tech approved cheese method. Yes, I am. Oh, crap. Well, I think everybody's dead. Except me. Darn it. Vault Tech cheese method, engage. 80% of the time, it works every time. Oh, we got a level. Hey, it's time for them's good eating. All right, so we need 21, 22. So how many points? It's 17 or 18 points, I believe, we get each level. It alternates. So we need to put at least 8 points into barter now. You may as well just go to 50, I guess. I want to get lock pickup. I desperately do. My sneak is terrible. Let's throw it in the lockpick. It's okay. And we're getting them's good eating. Any living creature you kill has a 50% chance to give you the potent healing items, thin red paste or blood sausage when looted. Ricky. He's already dead, so he's probably not going to give me any of those things. Might as well take our people stuff. I'm sorry, Jed. It just didn't end well for you. Those very valuable fire axes. Crazy. Bunch of stuff. I'll just take it all and sort later. That's fine. The benefit of having plenty of room. Sorry, Stella, but I can probably use it more than you can. Recharger pistol. Didn't bring mine, but it might be kind of good that that we have that one. Let's just hind end up first. Okay. Let's jump in here. 10 mil sub. Let's patch that up. Patch that up. Get us some good armor going. There's the Mark of Caesar, by the way, in case you wondered what it looked like. Alrighty. Excelsior. Take that. Take that. We got bad guys up here. Well, use the old cheese trick. Oh, he moved. We got him anyway. Head removal. Move into Zion Valley. .45 auto submachine gun? Are you kidding? I'll take that. Of course I'll take that. Trail carbine, take that. I like that they have Coke bottles strapped to their chest. These are people who have their priorities in line, that's for sure. Thin red paste. There we go. Looks like we could use it too. Do we get the blood sausage also? No. Thin red paste. This doesn't make me a cannibal, right? That is potent. +7 for 30 seconds? Heck yes. Weapons. .45 auto submachine gun. Wow. That is unique, and even with jury rig, I don't have anything I can fix it with. Interesting. Wait a minute. The fire axe is like inordinately valuable. Look at that, 410. Let's use the sledgehammers to fix the fire axe. Now it's worth 1647. Are you kidding? That's crazy. Fix up my armor a bit. Drop that. I don't know if I'm going to need that fire resist. I mean, maybe. You know what? I can use the white legs to fix the leather, right? Yeah, so leather armor weighs 15. Drop that. White legs outfit only weighs 5, see? So yeah, that works. There's bodies up there, but I couldn't get to them. Uh-oh. White leg storm drummer. Crap. Oh. Okay.
Hoy. White legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
It can't be a coincidence. It must be Joshua Graham. Who is he?
Joshua Graham.
Oh, there you go.
He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
All right, let's go, follows Chalk.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Good cysts. Good cysts? They must be descended from Mormons, right? Follows Chalk has given you the well-stacked cairns perk. While Follows Chalk is in your party, reaching any summit in Zion Valley, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a heightened state of awareness. Plus 3 perception for 3 minutes. That's pretty cool, actually. Well, I'm glad I met you, man. I almost shot you, though. Savage. You gotta be careful. I mean, savage means wild man, by the way. It doesn't necessarily mean... it doesn't even mean wild man. It just means wild. It's from the French sauvage, which means wild. You know, you came at just the right time, fellas, Chalk. And it's not necessarily a negative thing. It just means of the wild. Wild thing. A savage person is a person of the wild. It doesn't mean less than. Okay? Doesn't mean less than. You know, can I have that ammo for this submachine? Thank you. That's pretty good. You got some rat meat. I tell you what, will you use these grenades and mines? I don't know if you will. Nobody ever has, but you can have that. You can have this slightly less good hunting rifle, I guess. You can have the recharger pistol, for sure. The tomahawks. The less good trail carbine. You don't have any ammo for it. Do they need ammo? Is it like Skyrim? Where they need ammo for stuff? I don't know. Come on, fellas, Chalk, let's go.
Hold up.
Sorry, you were saying?
See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
Okay. Rat meat. Heck yeah. Thank you. Let's go. Scenic or a hiking trail. Yeah, so if you hear me use the word savage, I'm not necessarily meaning that in a negative way. I think people get their, whatever, bent out of shape very easily. This is a beautiful area. Much more picturesque and soothing even than the Mojave. There's at least green stuff here.
Nice view of the river. Yeah.
Nah. Who are these people? You have anything to say about that? It's gross. Scary. Banana yucca. He has an interesting accent. It's kind of a mix between...
Freeze. Don't move on this.
What the hell? Is that a bear? What is that? Is it Yaogwai? Giant Yaogwai. Should we shoot it? What did he say? Wait on it to leave.
Whew. That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaogwai are plenty mean as a rule.
Yeah. Yeah. They are. We haven't seen any Yaogwai in this game yet. That's our first one. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Maybe he killed that big lizard.
You can take the path like the shadow of a ghost.
Nice view from the top of the cliff if you want to take a look. Okay. Green gecko. That is a new kind of gecko. And yeah, I guess the Yaogwai ate the gecko. Yaogwai are pretty spooky. Pretty spooky. Speaking of spooky, it is now the end of August 2015, last week of August, and it's been really cool here. Like highs around 70 degrees during the day, which is much, much cooler than normal. This is beautiful. Is that Dinky the dinosaur? Possibly. It's really got me ready for fall. I love fall. I think most people like fall. Fall is my favorite season. I like the... I'm going to take the gecko kebab, I think. I love the weather. I love the gray sky. You know, it's just soothing to my soul. And this tree is not helping that. My aching, yearning for fall. It's going to be about 80 degrees or so today in the next couple of days, and then it's going to go right back to a high around 68 to 70, which is extremely unseasonable for here. We are in the South. I live in Appalachia, as many of you know, but the southern part of Appalachia. So we really can't win for losing. We're in the South and we're in Appalachia. So people just think we're totally retarded. Which I have to say, for the most part, if you look at the way we run our local government, yeah, I think that's a pretty fair assessment. Retardation is the rule of the land here. All right, nice. What's this? Who are you? You're not hostile. Dead Horse Stalker. Hello.
Good.
Gut. Sehr gut. Unterwasserboot. Okay. Let's move. Mormons don't speak German. They speak English. What are they? What are they called? Amish. That's what they speak. German. They speak German. Mennonites, that kind of thing.
Odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Yes, in Novak there is. It's beautiful. It's a sight to behold. It's my home, actually. It's where I live.
Follow the old road south. Nearly there.
Nearly there. Okay. Some more beautiful drawings. Did your people draw those? Follows Chalk, where'd you go? Did your people draw those? It looks like a similar art style to your tattoos. I'm assuming that they did. Is there more agave over here? No. We're finding a lot more agave, Nevada agave in Utah. Datura. Datura? Sacred Datura. I have a very, very large Datura that's growing out in the yard. We call it Jimson weed, which is a type of Datura. This may be a different type because Jimson weed gets to be 6, 7, 8 feet tall. It's very, very tall. But it has a beautiful white flower on it like that. And it is, of course, a powerful hallucinogenic. That's not why I'm growing it. I just think it has pretty flowers. And it gives you a lot of verticality. If you've got a flower bed and you need something that grows pretty high, Jimson weed or Datura is a pretty good choice. All right, weapons. We don't need to go overkill on this. Let's do that gun. We're pretty far, but we might hit them with our luck. You think? Follows Chalk has a little bit of a sense of humor, huh?
Our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting Whitelegs.
Okay. I'm going to walk softly around here because I don't understand these people or their beliefs. We got the blood sausage there. What does the blood sausage do for us? I know it's a healing item, but 15 For 20 seconds. Okay, so very good. What was over the hill?
I'm happy to travel with you, but you're not headed toward the dead horses anymore.
Okay, sorry. We're going this way. Shit. Even out here, there's no duct tape. Cherry bomb, that's important for time bomb, I think, or something. Let's drink that sunset sarsaparilla and see if we get a blue star cap. We still haven't found the sunset sarsaparilla place yet, by the way. Dig this truck. It's got a green stripe on it. Oh, it's Zion. From the park. It's a park ranger truck. Yeah, cool. And a bighorner. Man, we ain't seen a bighorner in forever. The Datura. Dark Datura. So they make this out of the Datura. Int -2. It's a poison of some kind, right? Sacred Datura root. It is a poison. Anti-venom mole rat meat. That was a pretty good find. I've got to train myself to look for these logs because I'm sure I've walked past a bunch of them already. Feel free to shout at me on the way. But what's that mean?
See those handprints?
Yeah.
Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
Okay, cool. Oh, I love that. I love that he called that out, and that's part of the story because it's so obvious, the handprint. And what is your hat made out of, by the way? Quit turning to face me. I want to see the back of your hat. And whatever. It's okay. Clipboard. Can't take it.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
I love this. I am loving this so much already. Park ranger hat. My summer job when I was at undergraduate years was park ranger. Sure was. Really enjoyed it. It changed my life. It is what got me into. It might be time to do a little water making. It's what got me into the planetarium field because we did these. I did night hikes and star tours at the park where I worked. And let's see, we follow the road, right? Sorry, I'll finish my story in a moment. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. He said follow the road, though. Oh, look at that. Looks like a mummy. Is that the Burn Man? Is that Joshua?